So one of the ways I try to really tune myself is not look in the sun. That's very dangerous. If you've got black mold, you're just going to lose your vision. You're going to lose your fine touch. You won't be able to read. Okay, and I've lost some of my vision by playing around, experimenting. Got most of it back. But that's what we do. We all experiment. Just don't experiment too crazy. Okay, so my whole life's an experiment. Your life an experiment? Every day. Your life an experiment? Of course it is. You even wrote a book. She wrote a great book too, Julia. Her book is really to have fun and having really these fine foods and making some fun out of combining different things together to make an exquisite combination of flavors. So she has a really cool book she put together. And right there, she just got it. Yeah, yes. We saw those on the internet too. Same thing.
It's a gift. It's a true gift. What's it called? It's called Sweet and Raw Pie Mandelas by Julia Corbett. Facebook.
Okay, so to hit the brain waves home, how much electricity do we have flowing in this room? How many cycles is that electricity up there? How much?
110. 60 hertz.
60 hertz. 110 volt. 60 cycles. That means it goes 60 times within 1 second. Okay? Up, down is 1 cycle. 1 sine wave or 1 hertz. It's all the same. Hertz, sine wave, cycles per second. These things flicker. If you slow them down, they go, it's like, Jesus. Okay, can you feel them? If you look up there, you can feel them. They're flickering. Or if it's cold, you'll see the whole room flickers until it catches itself up to 60 cycles because we can't see it. So your brain under 60 cycle electricity causes you to get really dumb because it takes you out of the 0 to 40 range. You're out of the speed limit. 60 cycles makes us dumb, non-telepathic. You were talking about how to become telepathic? It's not certainly in 60 cycles of electricity. There's nothing there. So the 4 different stages again, 0 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 15, and 15 to 40. And these 4 different cycles are really smart to understand because once you understand this, then you're going to want to manipulate your energy profile. And it's very simple to do. It's not some diet. It's not, it's just basically making your body more conductive and get rid of some of the things that makes it less conductive. Okay, boy, that was hard. Okay, let's go to the next one there. Do you have the sickness? Do you have the sickness? This is an ugly question to ask. We all have the sickness. What level we have is a different story. And sickness to us is not being optimum in physiology and being sustainable internally and externally. And these are all just different things that are actually causing us to group up like 1 out of 50 children have autism, 30% of the U.S. is obese, and we went over some of these things. Very simple. Let's go to the next one here. That's what you're talking about, the silver. This is probably the number one toxicity if we wanted to remove it. And you may not be able to remove it right now, but you have to remove it when you really get down to the ideas. You want to get healthy, then you have to clean this up. You may not be able to do it now because it may cost you some money. Dr. Javier Morales, there's a couple of different guys. I used Javier Morales. How did you feel when you went to him?
Well, he did a good job, but he assisted. I worked with him.
Which guy?
Huh?
Which guy was that?
Well, bigger guy.
Oh, Edgar?
I don't know.
Yeah, the big guy? Edgar. He's a short, big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like him too much because I used to think I have good hands and feel him like sawing it off. But Dr. Javier Morales did a good job.
Yeah, no, I like Javier myself because he's been, he's a special guy. He's a nice guy. And what you're really trying to do is just try to find somebody to replace these. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Replace these fillings and put in some type of material that's not replacing it with another toxicity. What a waste of time. You go to the doctor, first you get scammed in putting mercury fillings in. Then you go to the doctor again and he scams you and puts porcelain under composites, which is plastic. Then you get really ticked off and you want to switch them again like I was, and there's $11,000 to get the stuff you just put in me out. And put in something that would be composite, it would be they wanted to put in cubic zirconia because they don't know how to use the crystals. And they wanted $11,000. And I have insurance. That's up and above because my insurance won't pay for it because it's a selective cosmetic. Oh, sure, we'll put the mercury ones back in. Hey, we'll take those plastic ones out and we'll put the silver ones back in and it's free. Okay, sure, let's try that. Let's try the next one there. This is the reason being why you want to hybridize yourself. Look, everything we're talking about is very simple because we've made this, and Brian, you know this, okay? Brian's been with this really selective, trying to round out as many products as we can to make it so you can make really easy movements and decisions to go up the ladder here. And it's not easy to be able, you got to get your greens. You got to have, look at shredded. We don't sell things in 2-ounce or, just little tiny sizes. We sell them into 30-pound packages. You're here to get a deal on stuff. This is shredded coconut. 2 tablespoons a day minimum. This is the oils that your body needs. I take, in 1 month, I eat this whole thing myself. This is coconut oil. Hey? You want to get healthy? You need fat. What kind of fat? Okay, let's say your liver. Every 2 months, it takes 10 pounds of this type of fat to regenerate. Did you get your fat? Oh no, I'm on a fat-free diet. I used to be too, because I was hoodwinked by the authorities. Okay, and once you sort of figure out a little bit, you're so demineralized now because fat is the #1 fuel. Sugar's poison. Remember that. Fat is energy. Now, can you break down fat to make it a premium source of energy? Fat has 9 calories per gram. It has a heck of a lot more power than protein only has 4, sugar only has 4, alcohol has 7 though. And if you drink alcohol with your food, it's not good. Any alcohol that you drink, I wouldn't recommend having anything with food ever, because alcohol cuts off the flow of digestion. Also, I brought these crystals here too. Grab one of these, free. I want you to put this in your glass of water. This is going to change the water that you drink immediately. Do you have the book Emoto with the crystals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two shelves over.
2 shelves over. Well, wherever it is. The Emoto will show you. Look, you want to become a crystal. If you think love, the water turns into a crystal. And if you think anything that's negative, it loses its crystal because energy has form. So if you think negative, and this world has a disease of negativity on it, this is the level of disease, stress, like he was saying. There we go. The hidden messages of water. Do you think that you have the power to be able to, if you really think that if you could hold water in your hand and change its structure, do you think if you're stressed out every day, demineralized, dehydrated, it's not going to cause you a dis-ease? Because you don't have the crystal formation. Okay, remember, crystals make energy. So put one of these amethyst crystals in your water, and the way I drink water, because water is very important. One thing is really important is to learn how to hydrate yourself. I didn't bring my glass, but what I usually do is, and I'll show you in my pocket here. I take a crystal, which you have one right here, and I take this meteor or lodestone or what's called an ether stone, not a magnet, because this is like a miniature earth. And you can see how this is very powerful magnetically, but it will not grab, it's not magnetic itself. Okay? So what I do is I take both of these and I put them in my glass and I pour my water in there, and immediately my water turns into a crystal, because this crystal tunes, it's all oxygen and silicon, it tunes everything it touches, and this structures it. So now when I drink my water, I drink 16 ounces of water at one sitting, One time, just straight down. Don't stop until you just keep going. Bink, 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 bink. I wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum. I drink another 16 ounces of water. I wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum, and I drink another one. That's one drinking. You want to get clean? Then you hydrate yourself. One glass of water is a waste of time. That's just bringing you up to the dipstick to say, I can see the oil now. Okay? Another glass of water brings it up to normal level on the dipstick. You want to clean yourself? Drink some more. A little in, a little out, isn't it? Okay? So now you're above the dipstick, and what does your body do? It says, oh my God, we got too much water. Psst. Oops, sorry. And it gets out its toxicity, brings its level down, and then you know how to play the game when you drink more water again. But water by itself is toxic. H2O is toxic. Salt by itself, sodium chloride, is toxic. You need sodium chloride with the minerals. You need water with the minerals, otherwise it's dead. And if you eat dead water, like reverse osmosis water, distilled water, that is not smart to drink. You drink it, it's dead. If you can get that light bulb that I have to go ahead and light up, then I'll drink it. You don't drink water that doesn't light the bulb. End of story. Simple. So once you get that down, you just want to drink energized, like Rob was saying, you drink energized electrolyte water so you can become more conductive, so your body can fix itself. And this master, this intelligence that lives inside you, now can take control of you. Instead of you thinking that you're going to fix yourself, don't be arrogant, like I said. You can't. Here, let me cut you. Did you fix yourself? No, you put a Band-Aid on it. Oh, you covered it up, but it fixed you. It's an intelligence behind the system. Okay? Let's go, actually, GMO rat studies. Here's a perfect example. Same group. I guess those are rats. I'm not sure. No, it's a rat, yeah. Same group, meaning that this is of the same brood. Same age. One was fed GMO. Shot, normal tomato, whoa, daddy-o. Okay? This tomato will not reproduce itself either because it's incomplete. It doesn't have the seeds. You don't eat anything that's incomplete because then you become incomplete and you will not be able to regenerate yourself. And most of the reason why anybody wants to listen to anybody is you either want to get healthy, remember the acid to alkaline, you're either part of the sickies, the disease to the ease, and all you want to do is just get ease, you don't care about anything else, or you're the conscious group, you're already healthy, you're already advancing, you already get this idea, and now you're really trying to become more human, more aware. And that's a whole different picture. But you can see that this is ridiculous to see. You are what you eat, this is normal, and this is a dwarf. So you see a lot of the children right now being born, a lot of them are sterile. Feed your children GMO, go ahead. You know what happens to them? Just exactly what happens to the rat sterilities. It's all the same. GMO, to me, doesn't stop at the food. You eat this, what it does is it alters your DNA too, because it just alters DNA. So it's not too smart to eat things that have not come from the source. I call the singularity.